Hi everyone, it's Diane Evans with stampinwithdiane.com. I'm an independent Canadian Stampin' Up demonstrator here in the interior of British Columbia. So welcome to my YouTube live, or welcome to my Facebook page live. Unfortunately, I can't go anymore to my Facebook group, but I at least get to share different things in that group that is not open to the public. So that's kind of a neat thing. So today is Wednesday, and Wednesday is my mystery challenge. And this is where I pick 3 clues, and then I'll share those clues around noon, sometimes a little bit later than that. And I just share 3 things that you probably have in your craft room that you can craft along with me. Now, one thing I just did want to mention is that, oh my goodness, I got something in my eye here. We have, and let me just go on down to the desktop here. When I do go live, I do tend to talk with different people. And if you don't like that, you can just go and you can basically go ahead and watch the replay, and then you can just scoot on by that part. And I like to warn people of that because there's some people that are adamantly against that. So anyways, just to let you know, with all the bundles with dies, not these ones because they're not bundles anymore, but your stamp sets that have dies with them are all at an extra 10% off. And that goes from now until the end of June. Now, a lot of this, there's a few of the dies that are just sold out, but they should be coming back by the end of this month. Just go in and reach out to them. I know that this one happens to be will be available around the 20th of the month. So you just have to be patient with some of them. But if you're wanting certain ones, the earlier you order, the better. We are doing, I know I can tell you, there's a stamp camp using this fantastic set. But anyways, just to let you know, now, this is one thing. This one comes with dies or a punch. Unfortunately, it's not the one with the punch, but with the dies, you can get the 10% off. So this is available, like I say, up until the 30th of June. All right. So have you seen this stamp set? I know this is one. I have to honestly tell you, it was not one that I wanted to get at all. I've done rosettes. I've been to the rosettes and everything else. But honestly, this one's a really kind of a neat one. So I did decide to go with this stamp set. And this one actually reminds me so much of Celebration. And there's actually another one that's going to be going live, I think, on Saturday, showing another card that I made with this. But lots and lots of fun with this particular set. So hopefully you're going to enjoy it as much as I do. Hello, Marjorie and Judy, Lorraine and Kathy. Welcome. Awesome. So with this particular stamp set, I don't know. Are we going to do a happiest birthday? This might be fun to do a birthday. Oh, yeah, let's do a birthday with this one. And this one can actually be for my granddaughter. So we'll do the happiest birthday on there. So I'm going to show you how this is made. Remember the clues or the clues for this mystery challenge are pastel colors. So I am going to use very pastel colors. I am also using the other one is twine. So I'm probably going to use this particular twine. And the other clue is, oh my goodness, I'm going to forget. It's pastel, twine. Oh, and a very easy fun fold. Yeah. And trust me, this is one of the easiest fun folds that you can actually do. It's just the easiest. All right, so we have that, and we're going to do this. I do have sitting over here my heat gun, my glue gun, and it is plugged in. So hopefully I don't unplug it as we go. But I'm going to just put this off to the side, and we're going to play with some of these things here. Now I've gone ahead and I've cut out a bunch of different dies from here. But first of all, the colors I'm going to use are Fresh Freesia. We have Bubblegum. And we're using this designer series paper. And this designer series paper is one that did carry over from the annual catalog. And it's bright and beautiful. It's a 6x6 pack. And how you can't get much more pastel colors than these two colors with the white as well. Now, as far as the fancy fold, I did go ahead and I did this at 4¼ by 11 because I'm going to use the twine. I'm probably going to wrap the twine around here. So that's going to work that way. I have a piece, and I think this piece is a little bit too big, but it's actually this size that I wanted to go. I have one piece that's going to go, it's 4 by 5¼ and that's white. And I just think white with pastel colors looks so pretty together. Hello, Laura. So this piece is 3¾ by 5 inches. And then you're going to measure down 5 inches. And what you want to do is you want to come in here and we are just going to cut this just in like this. And you can cut it in as far as you want to cut it. You can cut it. You're better to go at least, I think this is about 1.5 inches, if I'm not mistaken, that I've cut there. Let's see. Yeah, that's about 1.5 inches, and maybe 3/8 there. And then what you're going to do is we are going to come in with our bone folder. Now, originally, I was going to do this with this, and I'll show you why I'm not doing it with that. Then all you want to do is just take this, fold this back. I think I want it this way, and I'm going to fold it back just like this and fold this back just like that. I could do it either way. I could do it this way, but I think that's going to be too much with what I've got cut out for the other stuff. So I'm just going to leave it like this. And like I say, that's the fold. How simple can you get? You want to go with a really, really simple fold because you don't want to take away from the particular card that we're going to do. Now, this is actually called a collar card, a collar fold card, and it looks like a collar is the whole reasoning behind it. Remember in one group that I am with fancy folds, this was one that they did, and I went, that's a fancy fold. That's a fun fold. I call fun folds and fancy folds. Fun fold is one that's very, very simple, and a fancier fold is one that has a few more folds to it. But like I say, we're just going to go with this. And actually, now that I think of it, I probably am not going to go with the twine around the outside. I don't know. So I'm just actually going to put this down, just some glue, and we're just going to hold that in place. Hello, Renee. Okay, so I have this just like this. This is going to go onto here, and I don't know if it's going to go this way or if it's going to go this way. And I'm thinking this way because of what I want to do. Now, with this rosette, this is the paper I cut out to do the rosette. And you see it kind of corresponds with that. That's why I'm not sure if I'm going to do it this way or the other way, but we'll figure that out when we do it. So when you cut this, you're going to cut 2 of these. And when you cut this, you can see that there's score lines in there. And you're just going to actually just accordion it back and forth. And it can't get much simpler than this. Now, I strongly suggest that it is best with designer series paper than it is with cardstock. And just ask me how I know that. Yeah. Now, I could have done it where it's this way on a rosette, but I really like this particular one. Now, I want the rounded edges. There's one that's like a pointed edge, and there's one that's a rounded edge. So I'm just going to go in here, and on these littler pieces here, you're just going to go in, and we are going to just, I'm going to actually go in here, and I want to make this where it folds into this part. So this is going to be a little bit smaller. So I'm just going to go, if you use the pointed ends, it works really, really well. But I want to use the rounded edge. So we're just going in there and we're just going to line that up. And then I'm also going to come back here and glue this as well. And we want to make sure that we use something that is going to stick. And the best thing to stick is actually this glue. I'm not using the hot glue because we don't want the hot glue on that at one point. Okay, so now what we want to do is we also want to attach the other end. Just going to come in with this. This, we're just going to line up this part with it. And it's quite easy to line up. Now you notice one end I went on a little bit longer. I went in on it. And this one I went on the shorter part. And the reason being is I don't want there to be a lot of bulk on that certain part. So we're just going on some of them. Now I'm going to let that just sit because we want that to good and get good and dry. Now, a lot of these other ones, I've gone ahead and just cut off a bunch of different ones. So this is one of the dies. There's a rounded one, and then there's also a squiggly one. And I'm not sure if I want to do this on the, I think I'll do it on the smaller one. So we're just going to go here, and we're just going to lay these on here. And it's just going to go like that. And I think that'll kind of give a different sort of look. I've got glue all over my hands, so that's what's going to, all right. So I'm just going to come in here, and we're just going to glue these parts down. There's so many different things that you can do with this particular set. I mean, I've just started playing with it today, and I'm amazed at what I've already done with it. So, and sometimes just let the cardstock fall, right? So we're just going to let it go like that. That gives a bit of a different interest. And then we also have, oh my goodness, where did it go to? I had another piece here. Oh, here it is. There's this one. And my thought is that it could go onto this piece here. And that's going to do our sentiment. And I'm hoping Happiest Birthday is going to fit on there. Let's see if it will. We could go Let's Celebrate as well. Let's see if Happiest Birthday will fit in there. Yes, it will. Now, in order to make it show, I am going to come in with a brighter color. I'm going to come in with my gorgeous grape, just so that it shows. And I probably should do this on its words, so I should be okay. Happiest Birthday. Yeah, I think my granddaughter would like this one. And it is going in a parcel, so we're good on there. So this is going to pop up off of here. Now, how I got this was I just went and I took, this was actually a stylish shape. And then I just went in with this particular die and it cut those circles out. I kind of like that look. So that's just going to go on there. And we're going to pop that out with dimensionals as well. Now, I could also put one of these behind if I wanted to. It's not really going to show, so there's really no point in doing that. Okay, so don't forget to enter into the mystery draw. Like I say, this is pastel colors, a fun fold, a very simple fun fold, and twine. I'm going to forget that twine. I know I will. All right, so this is just going to go on here like so. And now what we need to do is we need to do the rosette. So I also have to figure out, am I going to have it go this way? I think we'll have it go this way. I think. All right, so now let's go in and do the rosette. All right, so here's the rosette. I'm going to come in with my silicone mat. Silicone mats are amazing to use with hot glue. And just watch your fingers. Remember, I want this to be where the curled edge is out there. And I think I've got this to such a point that it's going to be good and it's going to stick the glue. Now, what you want to do is you just want to get this like this. And you're just going to come in here and see by me going in that extra little bit there. So this is just going to go like that. And you can see why I want this particular one to go like so. So let's go. This is going to be the front. So I'm just going to use my, whoops. Ooh, I didn't want to go that much. That's for sure. All right. And then this piece here has some embossing on it. Ooh, that's really hot, that one. So we're just going to put that down in the middle. Now, something we have to do, whoops, oh shoot, is come back in. We're going to get that good and glued down there. And it is hot. Glue guns, we always seem to burn. Now, these little threads here, I'm going to show you a simple little trick, what you can do with them. But I'm just going to hold that in place for a second. And now what I'm going to do is I do have a stylish shape here. This was cut out from something. I have a whole pile of them. So I am actually going to go, once this is good and cooled off, we're going to turn this over. And I'm just going to put this down here. And I'm hoping that that stayed there. I'm just going to go and put that glue there. Oops. Ooh. This might not be a great glue gun anymore. Oops, see, it's come apart. But you know what? I might be able to use that. I actually wanted to, you're not going to believe me, but I really did want to go just with the half one. So let's just see how this is going to work. I'm going to unplug this glue gun because honestly, I want to get rid of it. So this can be as a half rosette. And I didn't think it was going to work. And I know why I didn't think it was going to work was because of it. But I was only going to use half of it. So this way, a good mistake, and we're going to use it. All right. So you just come in with your heat tool and you're just going to take that off of the glue. And we're just going to come back in and just remove some of that glue. There we go. So just let me take that off. There we go. All right. So let's go back here to this card. So let's go here with the half one there. Oh my goodness, look at this. And that heat gun is supposed to do that. If I want that to be back as a full rosette, I would have had to have done that right away. All right, so let's keep it as a half a rosette or 3/4 of a rosette. So we're going to go in here. This is going to go here. And then I have that other one. Where is it? So let's see. Do I want it on this side? So just like this. And then this can go right here. There we go. All right. So now what we want to do is we want to glue this into place. So I'm going to glue this onto the front of the card. So that was a complete switcheroo, but because, and now I know the better way of doing this half rosette. I have a card. Oh my goodness. It's a card I have and I absolutely loved it. And it was a half rosette as well. And it had, it was actually an Easter. card that actually I think Shelley had shown us. Shelley Gardner had shown us how to make. All right, so this is just going to, let's come in here and glue this. The heat gun is here, but it's unplugged, Renee. I am not a big lover of the heat gun, the glue gun. Hello, Felicia. Okay, so we have this here. This is going to go here, and then this part is just going to go here. We're going to pop this part up. So let's go in here and put this on there. So we'll go in with our glue. This adds just a bit of interest. And then we're going to come in and put in. No, I tell you, whenever I can. And that heat gun, I think, is one that's going to have to be thrown out because it sure was awfully hot because it was smoking. They do go funny after a while. Okay, then the happiest of birthdays is going to go right there. Isn't that a fun, pretty card? Oh my goodness. Now, I did go ahead and cut out some of these. And you know what? Did I cut them all out? I'm wondering if it would have been better to have, let's see. Yeah, let's just go here. And now I can put this right here. And I'm going to pop that up as well. And I know a full dimensional work. It's a fun card, and I really think Kara will like this. It's kind of a tweeny card. Does that make sense? She's going to be 11. She used to like pink and purple. I don't know. But it's a card that Grandma made, so it should be okay. Now, we have to put some twine on there because that was one that I said that we would use. So I'm just coming in with these. These are the essential twines. They also carried over to Bigger's Twine Essentials. And this is a white one. And I'm going to come in and I'm going to do a double bow on here. Thank you. What is the dotted DSP? The dotted DSP is the Bright and Beautiful Designer Series paper that went with that balloon one. It carried over into this. It carried over into this other catalog. I think it's as an online exclusive, I think. I'm not sure. I can't remember, but I do know that it carried over. It's one of my favorite. This piece, this polka dot one is my favorite piece from all of it. Okay, then I'm just going to come in here and cut this. I'm going to put that there. So we're going to come in with a glue dot. Thank you. Yeah, I'm pretty sure she'll like this. I will tell you that this is also part of a Festive Friday bundle that I had, or challenge that I had to do. So what I do is I randomly pick 3 things off of this thing and then figure out what I'm going to do with it. So, oh my goodness. Now, let's see. Come in with our glue dot. So it comes down here. Got to pull that down just a bit. There we go. There. And then We can also go in with these because these go really, really well with it, or the rainbow ones. So there's pink and fuchsia in this particular one, or I could use these ones. I'm thinking I'm going to go with the pink. There, and one of the smaller ones here. There we go. Now we also have to decorate the inside of the card. So I've got my 3 clues that are used. Pastel colors, twine, and a fold. Chiquita's saying hello. And it's so silly because the door I left open for her. But anyways, she just wants to say hello. So I have a piece to go on the inside. This one happens to be 4 by 5 1/4. There's lots of different things that you could put in here. This is happiest birthday. I am actually, there's this one here. And I'm just going to go in and I'm going to use, this is Bubble Bath, by the way. Bubble Bath and Fresh Freesia. So I'm going to come in with my Bubble Bath and my Fresh Freesia paper. I mean ink. So let's go there. There. And we'll just put some Fresh Freesia inside of there. And then that gives me enough room to, there we go, just like that. Oh, great. Marie's already got hers. When I post the clues, you can go ahead and make your cards and then post it onto the Stampin' with Diane group, which is just down. The link is there. Oh, well, my granddaughter's favorite color used to be purple. But I think she's outgrown that. I think I've been told. But you know what? This is the one she's getting. So it's something a little bit different. Thank you. I like these colors. These are fun. All right. So that, my friends, is using this amazing bundle that was not on my radar. A funny thing was that this was actually going to be a giveaway this month for my team. And when I had to do something for a celebration, I looked at this and I said, no, it's going to be me. It's going to be mine. I can maybe turn around and still get this for them afterwards. I don't know. We'll see what that is. But a lot of times I think that my team thinks that I pick these stamp sets. I try to pick a bundle actually for my team that I don't figure they're going to use. And so that's the reasoning behind why there's these certain ones. But anyways, there's my card there. I hope you enjoyed it. So what is happening next? Tomorrow at 4:15, might come on a little bit earlier because I've got a grad dinner to go to tomorrow night. I like I say, I have a grad dinner that I have to go to tomorrow night. And actually, I think grad starts at about 2:30. So I should have lots of time. So I'll come on at 4:15 tomorrow with a Now What. This one would have been a really good one to show you for now what. Now I've got this step. What do I do with it? But we've done that already. And we'll be doing that at 4:15 Pacific time. So I hope to see you there. Remember to give me the thumbs up, share my video. I really do appreciate it. If you're watching this on a replay, just make sure that you've making a comment that you watch the replay. I really do appreciate that. The more comments I get, the better it works for my YouTube channel and my Facebook page. What else? Remember, if you do live in Canada, I'd love to be your demonstrator. And remember to create because it's great for the soul. All right, you guys, have a great day. Bye for now.